All right, chat. Before we get on with this next run, we're gonna watch this video. I told you guys I want to watch this Hellgates video. I'd never done Hellgates before, so I figured we'll do a reaction to it. It's 6 minutes, man. I want to check it out. See what Hellgates is all about. If you guys are down to watch it, it'll be quick.
Hellgates are a team-based activity that let you engage in both PvE and PvP combat while competing for treasure and infamy.
Oh, so you actually compete for treasure when you're doing Hellgates? I didn't know really what it was, to be honest. I thought it was just PvP, but I guess you get some stuff.
Hellgate takes you into a pocket of hell.
That shit looks fun as
Your team will
fuck.
explore one of 10 different maps populated by enemies similar to those in corrupted dungeons, but strong enough to challenge your team. Eventually, your team may invade or be invaded by an opposing team of players. Team sizes
Bro, that
are
shit
always
looks
equal,
fun as
so
fuck.
there's no zerging here. The PvP in Hellgates can be either lethal or non-lethal, depending on the tier of the Hellgate. In Tier 5 Hellgates, you can't be killed by enemy players, only knocked down. If your entire team is knocked down, you'll be ejected from the Hellgate and returned to the world of Albion. In Tier 6, 7, and 8 Hellgates, PvP results in death. You can loot your dead enemies or lose all your items if you die. The easiest way for you and your team to jump into a Hellgate is to purchase a Hellgate ritual from the market or create one at the Artifact Foundry.
Oh, okay. So you can actually create the portals or whatever it is to get there?
Creates a Hellgate entrance in a nearby region.
Mm.
For 20 minutes after using the ritual, only the person who used the ritual can see the newly created entrance. The entrance is clearly marked on that player's world map, region map, and mini-map. Once the user gets close to the entrance, everyone can see it. To enter a Hellgate, you must meet the minimum base average item power requirement of the ritual.
So 800, I can do Hellgates
does
for
not
now.
include adjustments from things like mastery or overcharging, so you won't have to deal with opposing teams wearing cheap, overcharged gear. When you enter a Hellgate, your total average item power is automatically reduced based on soft IP limits or caps. The intensity of these IP caps varies depending on the level.
Bro,
of
that
the
shit
Hellgate.
looks sick as fuck.
Everyone
looks
in your
crazy.
party must click the entrance to channel a spell. While you're channeling, taking damage will not interrupt the spell. As soon as the correct number of players have clicked the entrance, you can all go to hell.
Okay, little corny punchline. I like
You
it.
may also encounter Hellgate entrances randomly in the world, but they're not common and it's probably easier to purchase or create the ritual.
Okay, so corrupted dungeons and Hellgates are based off infamy.
Hellgates feature a scoring system called Infamy. Although the name sounds similar, Infamy is not related to the reputation system in any way at all. Destroying monsters and NPCs in a Hellgate earns you Infamy. The higher your Infamy, the more valuable your rewards will be if you complete a Hellgate successfully.
Mm.
Each level of Hellgates, 2v2, 5v5, and 10v10, has a separate Infamy score. The average Infamy of your team members for the current level is used to find an opposing team for you to invade or to invade your Hellgate. If your team wins the PvP battle,
Bro, that
you'll
axe
earn a
is
percentage
sick
of
as
the
fuck,
infamy
dude.
belonging
With
to
that
each
cape,
member of the opposing team.
shit's sexy.
But if your team loses, you'll lose a portion of your own infamy. The Hellgate matchmaking system is designed to find you an opposing team as fast as possible. You might even be launched directly into another team's Hellgate as soon as you complete your ritual. If not, the system continues to look for an appropriate match while your team clears the mobs in your own Hellgate. The longer you go without fighting an enemy team, the broader the search parameters get, and the more likely you are to be matched to an.
This looks like it's going to be so entertaining and so intense at the same time, just for viewers alone. That shit looks like it'd be insane. I wonder what the drops are in here. Hopefully they're worth it compared to corrupted dungeons. But this shit looks really fucking fun, man. I'd have to find a duo though, like a serious duo for this. But
when an invasion occurs, most of the mobs in the Hellgate are banished. Only the ones guarding chests and shrines remain. Before long, your team will clash with the opposing team. If you completely wipe out the opposing team, the Hellgate is completed.
Oh, look at
If
that
the fight
shit.
lasts a while, lava will eventually begin rising from the edges of the area, covering everything in its path and forcing your two groups into a smaller space. The lava continually deals damage to anyone standing in it, but after a few seconds of standing in the lava, you'll become immune to crowd control effects until you step out of it.
Okay.
If your team does not invade another team's Hellgate and is not invaded, you can complete the Hellgate by earning enough infamy from killing monsters and NPCs.
So it's almost the same as Corrupted. Seems like.
If an invasion does occur, the winning team completes the Hellgate. A marker will appear on the minimap showing the location of your reward chest. The chest will be more valuable if you defeated an opposing team than if there was no invasion. Near the
Okay.
reward chest, you'll find a portal you can use to exit to Albion, and another Hellgate entrance you can use to automatically move to a new Hellgate without creating or buying a separate ritual item. But you might want to head back to town and bank all the sweet loot you've gathered first. We hope you've enjoyed this video.
Wow, that
Let us
looks like
know
it's
in
gonna
the
be
comments
fun as
below
fuck,
what kinds
dude.
of videos you'd like to see next.
Okay. I'm ready, dude. That shit looks intense, bro. Bro, that shit looks crazy. I definitely have to find a partner, though, which it's gonna be a mission, but that seems like it'd be a lot of fun. All right, so Hellgates is definitely something we're doing in the future. That shit looks like it'd be really intense.